Welcome back. Walking the Talk Foundation is a South African organization that is dedicated to providing educational resources and facilities to under-resourced schools. Their mission is to construct 1,000 classrooms in the next decade using innovative solutions such as building a classroom in 11 days and equipping it with cutting-edge technology. The foundation aims to provide accessible, efficient and technologically advanced educational spaces for future generations. And for more on this, we now speak to Chairperson of Walking the Talk Foundation, Dale van Blerk, and he joins us now via our video link. Dale, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. Now, the last time we spoke to you, you walked to KZN to raise funds to assist schools which have been affected by the recent floods. Maybe if you can just tell us, how far have you come since then?
Yeah, so after that, the walk 600 kilometers, 27 days, another voice went off in me and it just said that my journey has only started. What happened after that is I walked to 30 schools. As you know, I walked down for Davide School in St. Navard because they were damaged by the floods. And then I started walking for the other schools as well. Along the coastline from Durban to past Bellito and then from Durban to Port Edward. And in that time, visiting the 30 schools, we took note and could see the devastation that the floods left in most of them. Out of the 30 schools, 15 schools needed 75 classrooms. So that's a big ask, And with that said, I knew that I had my work cut out and the foundation had its work cut out. In the interim, we went and we formed a non-profit company with the MPO numbers and the PBO numbers so that we are fully fledged non-profit company and we can go in and obviously talk to the different stakeholders out there to get the funding and the resources to get this project on its feet and often, to build these classrooms. So we're very excited. We put a lot of effort and a lot of work in it and kilometers. I end up walking 1,800 kilometers. I also walk to different corporates out there to go and talk to them about the situation that the schools are in at the moment. After a devastating flood like that, it's to bounce back and just to fix up, the devastation of these classrooms. It's been impossible. So, we took on the initiative to go out there and lend our hand and to give back to the community in that.
Yeah, and maybe you can just enlighten us and just let us know. This is a very important initiative in which you've embarked on. How many classrooms, have you built so far, and how many schools are set to benefit from this initiative?
Okay, so far this initiative is still a young initiative. We've only started, the NPO has only been going for a year to almost 2 years. It's come this far that we are on the verge. We've got 4 different projects that we're working on now.
Yeah.
Project Love, Project Patience. Project Love is Mason Lincoln Special School. Project Love is Gillis Primary School. Project Peace is Vumaletu Secondary School. And then we've got West Park Special School, which is Project Hope. And these schools are waiting. We've already done the drawings. We've already set up the different accounts in it by, showing what we need to build these classrooms. And the solutions that we've put together as world-class solutions. So we're on the verge of building these classrooms, but we need the funds to do that. Visiting the 15 schools, to answer you, visiting the 30 schools, and out of the 30 schools, 15 schools need 75 classrooms. So like I said before, we've got work to do in that.
Yeah, and as you continue to reach out, Yeah, and as you continue to reach out, for many South Africans to come on board and to help you with this initiative, maybe perhaps when it comes to, the amount of money needed for the schools you've already identified, and when exactly can you start seeing, maybe just, the building of at least 1 or 2 classrooms for now?
We truly believe in the next 3 months we'll be starting our first project, which is Project Love, and that's Mason Lincoln Special School. This is a special needs school with 300 students in the school, and Happy is the principal. We even got the grant and the approval through the department of our building to carry on with the construction of these classrooms. We make use of alternative building technology, which is Muladi. We mold a classroom in 11 days. And just to get back to that question where you asked me and said, okay, 1,000 classrooms that we're going to build. If we get 40 molds, we can build 25 classrooms, 1,000 classrooms in a decade with more or less 22,000 jobs that we're going to create. 1,000 teachers, and then with that number said, we will be able to also educate 30,000 students every year with these classrooms with top world-class technology in that.
Yeah, and Dale, I mean, with the initiatives of this nature, I'm sure you've encountered a number of problems along the way. Like you're saying that you started this project more than a year ago. What challenges have you encountered to try to make this initiative come alive?
You know what? Yes, there is problems in it, but it's obstacles that we get through. Obviously, the biggest one is to get the funds in. To build 1,000 classrooms is going to cost 680 million rand. It's a big ask. But you know what? With the right investors and with the right people listening and saying, you know what, this could change South Africa's, the students and the children that walks to a school and they get turned away because there's no space for a classroom. That's unacceptable. We can fulfill that gap, which can turn the country into, like Donald Trump said, the golden year. We need to get to that point as well. We can get there. And we need to and do that with our education. And we can fulfill that gap. We've got the right partners. We can do this.
And how important is, this initiative to you to ensure that, those who are in need of classrooms get those classrooms built in their schools?
It's what I live for, and the team that's with us is what they live for as well. We eat, drink, sleep, Walking the Talk Foundation, building 1,000 classrooms for underprivileged communities out there, creating jobs, giving them world-class education. That's what we live for. I think that's something to live for and to strive for, to leave a legacy. And it's not just a one-man legacy, this is a legacy where everybody gets involved and can say, we were part of that. And we could support these kids to get proper education.
All right.
So that drives me.
All right, Dale, thank you so much for your time and good luck on this initiative. Hopefully we'll see the construction of those classrooms really soon. That is the chairperson of Walking the Talk Foundation, Dale van Blerk.